Hi everyone, welcome to a Decoupage tutorial on my channel. So today I thought I'll upcycle this particular bottle, and for that, since this is a smooth surface, glass, plastic, normally they have a smooth surface. So for chalk paint to stick really well on top of them and not peel off over the period of time due to wear and tear, I like to thoroughly sand my surface. So here I'm using medium grit paper. You could use anywhere from 150 to 200. Honestly, it depends on what kind of sanding you want. But bottom line, you have to create like a coarse texture so that whatever you add on top of it sticks really well. Now here I am adding a coat of gesso on top of this after sanding it, and here I'm using like a foam brush to apply it. I don't prefer using brush whenever I'm applying gesso because it kind of does not give me good coverage, especially on smooth surfaces like these. So in between I'll be drying them and then I'll be applying another coat of gesso, and this is how it looks after applying two coats of gesso properly end to end. Now that I am happy with how everything looks, I will be using liquid acrylics to kind of tint these and create a watercolor look. One thing I know is I'm going to actually be applying a nature themed transfer on top of it, which has like a blue sky and green grass. So that is why I'm kind of, using similar shades of liquid acrylic. So I'm using a blue, which will kind of mimic the sky effect. So what I did was I took a very little bit of liquid acrylic and then I wetted it with some water, and then I'm applying it and then I'm spreading that color using water and brush. That's it. Nothing very complicated. This is just to kind of give a watercolor look in the background, but we are using liquid acrylics, so once it is dry it will dry permanent, and these mimic watercolor look. So these are perfect for your decoupage project. Now for green, the green that I have in liquid acrylics is a very vibrant green, and I kind of wanted to tone it down. So that is why I added some brown into it to kind of make it more earthy tone of green. And then I'm following the same exact concept and applying it on top of a bottle using, the same technique that I did with the blue color. So applying the color and then taking some water and spreading it across. So it kind of gives you this watercolor kind of an effect. So this is how the bottle looks now. You could add as many layers of colors that you want on top of it till you are happy. And here is the transfer that I have decided to use. Now these transfers are called watercolor springs. You could of course pause it and look at the code number. However, I'll just link them below for you all the watercolor spring transfers, so you can check them out. Now I cut it as close to the design as much as possible. I'm not trying to be extremely precise, but I am trying to get very less white part of the transfer that I'm transferring it onto. Now I have applied the transfer, and you can see what happens is that the bottle is kind of tapering, right? So at the neck it is kind of the reducing in the diameter. So my transfer is not perfect while applying, and that is why I'm applying the water. I'm kind of pushing the transfer into the bottle using that foam which is filled with water. So what this does is it will just give me slight wrinkles at the top, but this will make sure that the transfer is sticking at the top, and you may find a little bit of wrinkles here and there. Now this is very common when you apply napkins or papers as well, but while transferring you will see you won't even see those minute details. Now I let the water react with transfers for like couple of seconds, which is like 15 to 20 seconds, and then I start peeling it from one corner, and you can see here I was able to peel it successfully, and here you can see how the design has come. So it came out very beautifully, and it is not very difficult to do, but you do have to give it a couple of seconds to react. Now I did not want this design to just hang on top of the bottle, so that is why I kind of went back with chalk paints of the same shades of green, and I am kind of coloring around the grass to kind of hack it that I have actually painted it rather than it's just transferred. So the transfer looks as a part of bottle painting rather than just grass lying in between the bottle. So remember, this is always a good hack to kind of, extend your scene onto a decoupage, whatever you're doing, like a box, bottle, etc. And this will give the entire scene a more realistic look. Now here I felt that, the orange blossoms, there was only that part of the design which had orange, and there was not anything else that I had orange in it. So I decided to do some orange splatters, just to kind of repeat the orange color on top of my project. So for that I'm using this liquid acrylics in orange color, and I am just taking some on top of my wet brush, and then I'm sprinkling that on top of the bottle. This I'll do across the bottle, so on the top of the bottle I'll dry it and then I'll do the other side. This is because if you see, our transfer is kind of going across the design, so it is kind of going in the back as well. So we want to make a holistic design and not just the front, so we are kind of covering all the sides of the bottle. So that's it. So that kind of completed the decoupage part of the bottle. Now I felt, that some stickers would kind of really liven up the bottle. So I kind of added these stickers from Journaling Sentiment, which kind of has some very motivational stickers on top of it. And the stickers that say, listen to the inner peace, paint your world happy, and choose joy every day. You could honestly, select whatever you wanted to put on top of it. I decided to go with these stickers. And this is how the bottle turned out. Now, if you want, you could, of course, put a coat of varnish on top of it to, if you're kind of putting it outside in gallery, etc. I knew this was going to stay in my office, so I kind of did not put varnish, but that is definitely an option. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and do consider subscribing to my channel. I'll see you soon with another tutorial. Till then, guys, take care. Bye-bye.